Blind Beauty.
We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. By an unknown author.
Hello everyone and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What I thought I would do today is International Self-Care Day. I don't know if you are aware of that, but as I film this, it is International Self-Care Day. So what I thought I would do today is I'm going to do the Me Time tag. I thought this was a perfect opportunity to do this tag because it is important to take that time for yourself each day, each week. You know, if you can't do it even that often, every month is fine. Because I know some people really get busy and life can really get in the way sometimes, but it is important to take that time for yourself each day. So I'm going to go through these questions, and hopefully this won't be too long of a video, but I still wanted to do it, and I hope that you enjoy it. And I apologize if the lighting is not that great. I'm still working on my lighting. I'm still working on getting everything set up in this background. You know, back here. I recently moved from my original beauty area down to a bedroom downstairs. So I'm still getting used to that and still getting used to the setup here. So please forgive me if the lighting is not the best. So let's go ahead and jump on in here and let's get started. The Me Time tag. Now this has been on YouTube for a little while, but I thought, you know, I'm not sure who created it. I didn't create it by any means, but I still wanted to do it. And I want to tag every single one of you to do this as well, because it is important to stop and think about every single one of these questions that I have here. And I will try to leave all the questions in the description box as well as contact information for me as well. Number 1, what do you watch or read during me time? Well, one thing I like to do is I like to watch a good show. Like, a lot of times I'll have a show playing in the background, like Glee, or a good detective show like Law and Order SVU, Criminal Minds, NCIS, you know, something along those lines sometimes. Or if I'm really wanting to take some me time, nothing else disturbing me, nothing else getting in the way, I like a good old scary movie. Give me a classic like Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Friday the 13th movies, Halloween, heck, even the Chucky movies. I love all of them. So, but those are some of my favorite things to do whenever I'm wanting to have me time. I tend to watch those. I'm not really a big reader, but if I do read, like sometimes at night I'll have something going like the Women's Murder Club series by James Patterson. I do like that, as well as some books by L.J. Sellers. I'll listen to them on Audible, where you can get a free month. Originally is how I got started with it a long time ago. But, you know, I don't do that very often. Or that might just be to help me unwind at night to go to sleep. And that can be me time. You might not realize that, but that can be time just for you. Number 2. What do you wear during me time? Well, it all depends on whether I'm in bed, whether I'm just taking a few minutes or an hour or whatever just to relax in the living room, or whether I'm lounging in the bathtub. If I'm lounging in that bathtub, obviously, I got my birthday suit on. If I'm in the bed, I got pajamas on. Now, if I'm in the living room, you know, I might have on pajamas, I might have on a pair of sweats and a t-shirt. You know, nothing special, nothing fancy. During me time, that is comfort time. That's not all fancy, dolled up, and fancy schmancy. That is comfort, relaxation, take it easy and let it flow. So, that's number 2. What are your me time beauty products? Now, I do have a few products that I do go to whenever I'm wanting me time, whether it's a 20-minute bath or whether it's a 5-minute pick-me-up. Because you can have one product sometimes that is just a quick little pick-me-up that just kind of refreshes yourself and really gets you going sometimes. And I have a, it's a little roller ball. I don't have it in here with me right now, but it's a little roller ball eucalyptus spearmint stress relief stuff from Bath and Body Works. That is wonderful. Another thing that I like to do is I have a bubble bath of the same kind, that I will do that as well for a quick bubble bath. So, now if I'm really wanting to take time, I will do a mask and a real full-on, like say I'm wanting to have a full-on me time, no interruptions, no talking to anybody, just me and my thoughts and whatever I want to do. Well, in that case, I'm throwing on a mask, I'm throwing on a hair mask, like the, for example, the Salon Selectives hair mask that I have shown before, that I like better than the Argan Oil by Garnier hair mask. I even like it better than the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 hair mask. So I'll do that, and I'll either do the Queen Helene Mint Julep mask or a paper mask, like the retinol ones that you can get from the Dollar Tree. You know, I'll do any kind of mask, even a homemade mask, just an egg white mask sometimes. I'll do egg white on my face and egg yolk in my hair or whatever. You know, yes, I actually do that, y'all. So it is important to do that, and then I'll soak in the bathtub while I'm listening to my favorite music or watching a show. So, current favorite nail polish, I really don't have a favorite nail polish. I tend to like goldy colors right now. I don't have any polish on at all, but I've just been kind of letting my nails breathe lately. But goldy nail polishes, my favorite brand though anymore is Sinful Colors, and you can get that for about $2 at Walmart. And sometimes you can even find that brand at Dollar Tree for $1. But you can also find LA Colors in the little square bottles. That's a pretty decent nail polish too. And that was number 4. Number 5, what do you eat or drink during me time? Well, it all depends on, you know, what I'm trying to accomplish with the me time. If I'm trying to unwind, to go to sleep, it's been a hard day, whatever, then I might just have some sleepy time extra tea. Or I might do, I don't really drink, I live in a dry county, so I don't drink really, but, you know, I'll do sleepy time tea, or, you know, if I'm really not trying to go to sleep, but I'm trying to wake up, because your morning routine can also be part of me time, if you're able to do it, and in that situation, I'll do coffee, or if I'm taking a few minutes, you know, before I really start getting going in the day, on my day or whatever, I'll have a cup of coffee, a huge cup of coffee. I have like a 30-ounce coffee cup that I have, that yes, I will drink sometimes that entire thing. Don't hate. You know. But, and then the things I love to eat during me time, usually in the mornings, there's no food involved. Now at night, with my tea, or if I'm not having tea, and I'm just wanting to indulge a little bit, I might have cake, or brownie, or cookies, or something like that. I don't do that all the time. I don't let myself have that kind of sweets. I know I'm kind of heavy set, and you may be like, oh yeah, you know, you can tell you eat a lot of crap all the time. Well, no, I don't. But, you know, a couple times a week or whatever, I do like to splurge and have cookies or cake or something like that. You know, even Pop-Tarts is a splurge, in my opinion. So, anymore. Current favorite candle. Well, I really can't smell, so I don't have a favorite candle. I don't have a sense of smell due to my cleft lip and palate. So, I really don't have a favorite candle. Now, I do have candles around that I just like for the ambience of it, because I will sometimes have those little tea light candles that you can get like 6 to a pack from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes I'll light those and put them by the bathtub and literally lay in the dark in the bath. So, in other words, it doesn't have to be any certain scent for me, since I can't smell. Do you ever have outdoor me time? Well, I'm not really an outdoors person. You know, some people may say, oh, you need to get outdoors, you need the sun, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm not an outdoors person. I don't like the outdoors. The most outdoor me time I get is whenever I'm walking to the store. Would you ever go see a movie alone? Well, due to finances, I really don't go out very much to movies. I haven't been to a movie, since I think the movie came out called The Other Guys. No, it was Scream 4, I think was my last movie I ever saw. Scream 4. So, and that wasn't alone, that was with my brother, but, you know. But yes, I have gone to the movies by myself. If I could afford it, you know, it takes about roughly $20 just to get there in cab fare for me, plus another, you know, 20 at the movies. So no, I don't splurge. If I'm going to splurge $40, I would rather buy a bunch of makeup from Walmart. Just saying. I love my makeup. So shoot me. Bam, bam. Favorite online shop? Well, if you've been with my channel for very long, then you know one of my favorite places to shop anymore has been shopmissa.com. Now, to me, that is an online shop. So, because everything is $1 there, I do have some hauls and a full face Shop Miss A, different things like that, that I'll link to the Shop Miss A playlist below if you want, where you can check that out. But, you know, other than that, the only other places I really go to shop would be Amazon, or if I'm wanting like a particular brand like BH Cosmetics, Coastal Scents, Elf. But most of those things now anymore, you can still go onto Ulta.com and get most of those things, even though Ulta sometimes jacks up the price. And some of those products you can also get from Amazon. So, you know, Amazon is the way to go, y'all. Amazon. It's either that or Wally World. You know, just saying it. If y'all have been with my channel for very long, you know that I buy a lot of products from Walmart, but it's also within walking distance to me. So, number 10 is favorite me time music. Well, again, this is kind of dependent on what am I trying to accomplish with it. Am I trying to unwind? Am I trying to lift myself up? Am I trying to get motivated? And, you know, whatever the case may be. If I'm trying to unwind, typically it's more like country, you know, slow, like country love song type things, not the I lost my dog, I lost my truck, I lost my woman, and I messed up. You know, not that kind of country. That's not my biggest, I'm not the biggest fan of that kind. I like the, you know, boot scootin' boogie. That's more of an upbeat. I'm trying to lift myself up. Now, if I'm mad or whatever, I still do me time whenever I'm mad sometimes. And in that case, it would be like Mama's Broken Heart. Yes, I'm a country girl. Some people might not like that, but oh well, y'all. Oh well. Now, I tend to do a lot of singing rather than just listening to music. And I do an app called Starmaker. I'll try to link some of my songs down below that I've done. But Starmaker is where I go on there and I sing the songs myself, you know. And some of them are awful, honestly, but some of them aren't too shabby. You know, I'm not professional by any means. I don't claim to be. Just like I don't claim to be a professional, you know, makeup artist. I hope to eventually get my cosmetology degree. That would be very interesting. A legally blind cosmetologist. Okay, number 11, how would you spend a kid-free day? Now, I don't have kids, personally, you know, but I do have 2 dogs, and they are like my kids. I mean, they need attention, they need love, they need, you know, affection, they need playing, they need walking, they need caring for, all sorts of stuff. So how would I spend a kid-free day? Probably veg out. Just lay down on the couch or wherever, just lay down, not move, and relax. Don't do anything else, just chill. You know, don't worry about going outside. Don't worry about, you know, having to do anything like that. But at the same time, I would miss my dogs because I love cuddling with them and they love spending time with me. So I'd kind of be missing that too. So I would say maybe a half a day at most for me. And then number 12, and this is the final question, by the way. What else do you do during me time? And I've kind of already touched on that because I do like to sing. If I'm feeling very creative, sometimes I will take time and just throw on some makeup, do my hair, you know, like I said, take a bath. You know, I really, like I said, I don't go outside. Believe it or not, I actually kind of gotten into organizing, so yes, to me, sometimes that can be me time too. Take time and organize, 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 organize. Woo! So, but that is my me time tag, and I do want to tag every single one of y'all, every single one of you, to do this yourselves, because you really do need to stop and take time and think about me time, because it is essential for your mental health as well as your physical health, because if you're not in a good spot here in the head, you're not going to be in a good spot anywhere else in your body. So my best friend and sister Gail, she has helped teach me that and helped me learn that as time has gone on, and I'm very thankful to her for that, because she has helped me become a more positive person. And that is one thing that has shown me, hey, it is okay to take time and say, okay, you know, I'm not touching the phone. I'm not going to be answering calls. I'm not going to be doing this. I'm not going to be doing that. I will not be bothered, and that's the way it's got to be sometimes. I will not be bothered for 30 minutes to an hour, or an hour to 2 hours, or whatever. I am going to take this time just for me. It is not being selfish. It is taking time to rejuvenate, to replenish whatever energy needs to be replenished, and to go on about your day, or go to bed, whatever the case may be for me, you know. But it does take a little bit of time each day, each week, each month, whatever the case may be, even if it's 5 minutes a day. Find that little bit of time. And doing this me time thing tag will help you to be able to do that. You know, to be able to say, okay, you know, well, I could listen to this. This can be a way for me to relax. That can be a way for me to relax. You know, I could even go sit in the tub and just chill for 30 minutes. You know, let the husband or whoever take care of the kids for 30 minutes. You know, now whenever I go take a bath, my little hooligans, my little dogs, are usually on the bed watching in the bathroom. So that's the way they do me. And if I duck down under the water or under the edge of the tub, I usually have one of them coming over there. You okay, Mama? You okay? You know, they're literally doing that. I got one that's a lab pit mix and one that's a Chihuahua Weimaraner. I'm not pronouncing that right, I know. Mix. So, you know, the Chihuahua one, she's usually the one that's checking on me. You know, she's Mama's girl. So that is another thing that I like to do for me time. So I do hope that you enjoyed this, and let me know what other tags you would like to see. I do have several other tags right here in front of me. I'm going to possibly do the A to Z tag soon. Let me know which of these you'd like to see. A to Z tag, where I basically go through and say, okay, one brand and one product from that brand that I would recommend. Beauty advice for a younger me. That's something I came up with because I've heard of the, you know, letter to a younger me. This is like 10 pieces of beauty advice for a younger me. The perfect palette tag. And then the only other one I've got here is the I Heart Drugstore tag. So, you know, not a whole lot to choose from, but quite a few. enough to get started at least, because I've got all them printed out right here, and I'll be putting them right here in the beauty area to where I can easily get them. So let me know what you would like to see, and also I hope that you follow me over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that jazz, because I tend to do more Facebooking than I do anything. And I also do have a blind beauty support Facebook group to where we talk about all things affordable beauty. There may be dupes in there may be hairstyles in there might be who knows what you'll see in there. So I do hope you come over there and join that as well. All those will be linked right down below. So thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.